Hello and welcome, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 18th to the 24th. Keep in mind that not every single card or the energy they carry, because it is a general reading, will resonate with every single one of you. But take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you desire clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, all of those can be attained by clicking the button up on my video here, and it'll take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. Okay, jumping right in right now, let's see what you have this week, my beautiful Capricorns. Well, you've got the card Relief, and this is from the download deck. This is telling me that you may have been dealing with some challenges, and now you're going to find the answers to them, and you're going to be able to now breathe easier. Things are going to work out for you better if you've been dealing with something that you've been waiting to see a conclusion to come into play. So this is a card of relief. It's a great way to start off your reading where you're not going to be so concerned with anxiety or worry this week. Now, your first energy card is interesting. You got the turkey, and it says someone is behaving stupidly. So there could be somebody you know, could be somebody at work, could be, a friend of yours, could be a family member. But anyway, you're not going to be too pleased with them this week. You're probably going to just sort of walk away from them and shake your head as if to say, what were you thinking? Okay, somebody around you is not behaving the way they normally would. You've got the Bull, and it says do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So you might be counseling somebody here. This could be one of your kids, one of your family members, a friend of yours you're very close to, and you're going to just say, you know what, you're wrong and we need to discuss this. This is not backing down. You're not going to be dragged into somebody else's drama because they're having a bad day. The gavel comes in, and that is involvement with the law. So there could be some sort of judicial issue with the law. There could be someone, maybe there's going to be a legal issue that's being solved right now that's going to bring you relief. So involvement with the law can be something that comes to a successful conclusion as well for some of you if you're dealing with a legal issue. Okay, coming in your first row, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the, I don't know what that was. You have the Eight of Cups, you have the Four of Swords, and you have the Seven of Swords. So, it's time for you to pull back. You're not going to hang out with these people that want to bring you in, concerns and grief and challenges and those kinds of things. And there might be somebody here who you entrusted as a friend, somebody who you thought you could, share in your circle, in your soul pod, and you find out that they have ulterior motives. They may want to ride on your coattails of success. They may be spreading, gossip, or derogative information about you, defamatory. They could also be sneaking and skulking around in the background, watching your every move and wanting to catch you at something, perhaps. They really are envious of you. This is a liar, cheater. This is a card of deception. But at the end of the day, they get caught. And I think you decide, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm walking away from that situation with the Eight of Cups, and you're moving on. You're planning a move. You've been thinking about this for a while. You've been suspecting something wasn't right, and now you've got the relief of knowing that you're going to walk away from it. It's taking time. It's a card of balance. But at the end of the day, you finally find that relief. You can get your rest. You may have been worried. You may have been not being able to get your rest because you've been thinking about this situation here with the Seven of Swords. Someone who's been deceiving you. Someone who, caught you short-handed here, or caught you offhand, perhaps. Someone who you didn't realize was not your best friend, was not, they weren't who they portrayed to be, the wolf in sheep's clothing here. So, it's now time for you to call a truce and step back from this situation. You're not getting involved in it anymore because you're going to walk away from something here. Somebody here that's been acting stupidly, somebody here that you're not backing down from, they get caught at the end of the day. You see the light, okay? You finally get to see, wow, who would have thought that you would have done this to me, or who would have thought that this is how you were? So, they get caught at the end of the day. You move on in a new direction, and now you're able to have this relief to finally settle down and step back and relax. Now, coming in the center position, you've got the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So this brought great concern to you, some situation here. And, you felt as though it was never going to, this is you holding yourself back from succeeding at something. So this could be something totally unrelated. The Eight of Swords says you feel as though you're trapped, you're held back in a situation, and you're presuming and assuming the worst is going to happen. And at the end of the day, it's up in your head, okay? So you have to let those thoughts go, because if you do, what you believe, you become. So, and you attract. So this is about you just stepping out of your way, realizing that you need to see the picture in complete clarity to see the truth in a situation, and then you're going to be able to deal with it. So don't allow yourself to presume and assume anything until you have all the bare facts, okay? The King of Swords comes in, and this could be you retaining somebody for a legal issue that, you might need somebody for, you're involved in something with the law, and you may be getting wise counsel from this individual. You could be hiring a lawyer for some situation, some of you, but you will receive wise counsel from this individual. You're standing up and stepping up into your truth and into your integrity now. You're holding your head high, but this King of Swords is there to represent you, there to defend you, and there to guide you along a process. The Six of Wands says you win. Okay, wow, victory after hard work and struggle. That, again, the relief comes in. So something here is going to improve for you. If you have been dealing with a law issue, or you've been dealing with somebody here who is deceiving you, and now you're able to hold your head up high. People are going to commend you, pat you on the back, say, what a great job. You deserve to have this victorious moment. You fought a hard battle, and you deserve this. Also, some of you might be actually celebrating and being given an award of some sort, or a degree, or something like that, where a diploma of some sort, where you have created a great accomplishment. Maybe some of you have gone back to school and you've got your master's in something, or you were an honor student or something. But you can be getting recognized, and it's almost like public recognition. Everybody around you is going to be so happy for you, and they want to celebrate in this with you. Coming in the end of the week, you've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Hierophant, and you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I think you're going to be able to enjoy the feeling of love again in your life. And if some of you have been wanting to meet somebody, chances are there may be somebody coming through here. You could be meeting somebody brand new. They're going to want to take the relationship to a lovely, new level. This can be also falling in love with the situation, being so happy that how things are turning around, celebrating something here, being happy again, knowing you're moving in a new direction, and you're finally going to feel relief and be happy, in love with something here. We can be in love with a person or in love with a situation. So this is really good news. But if you're looking for love, there could be a new love coming in for some of you Capricorns. You've got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is bringing new people into your circle, your soul pot, your tribe. Wanting to get together with like-minded people who have the same goals, people who have the same aspiration and creative juices flowing within them to guide and mentor you along your path now. You could be joining new groups, you could be joining new organizations, but definitely wanting to connect with the right people when it comes to where you're wanting to go forward right now, whether it's in business, your personal life, but you're tapping into higher self as well. I think you're climbing that ladder of ascension and enlightenment, and tapping into that. You're doing things in a very traditional and organized way, which is making you feel more comfortable. You don't want to be jumping around from one thing to the other this week. So beautiful. It's a card of unity. Gorgeous. Now, the Nine of Pentacles says you're going to be walking in your garden of abundance. This is about success in entrepreneurship and being successful in self-employment and business for some of you. Keep your eyes open, though, because you've heard me say this. She walks with the falcon with a hood on, and that means she needs to take that hood off. She needs to not have tunnel vision. She needs to be open to every single option that's coming down her path, and that's what you're being asked to do. Be open to every option and opportunity and doors of opportunity opening, but also open to different things that are coming into you as well. So let's see what we've got here. But I love this card. It is, it's a card of success. It's a card of walking in abundance and enjoying the fruits of your labor and the hard work that you put out there. You get that reward coming back. So let's see what we have here to add to this reading, my beautiful Capricorns. So So you're definitely leaving a situation. You may have felt that something didn't work out in a relationship, a friendship, or a colleague at work where, they kind of tried to pull the wool over your eyes, or they deceived you with it, when in reality they weren't as honest as they portrayed to be. But you caught on to it, and you're going to be moving forward. They were acting stupidly, and you didn't back down. There might have been a legal situation involved in this too for some of you, okay? Maybe not, or maybe. There could be, because we do have that involvement here with the law, and we do have that King of Swords there too for representing you. Okay, so with your Eight of Cups, the card of balance, you've got the Judgment card. Yeah, you've made a decision. You're definitely moving on in a new direction, and you're going to be able to take those with you that only want to be with you, that support you, love you, and have the same creative ideas that you do to succeed. It's almost like you've got a second chance at something. Something happened here that freed you, that has allowed you to go forward in a brand new direction, a much better one. You're totally relieved. Coming in with this Four of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords. This is fast-moving action. Something's going to pick up, momentum's going to pick up, and you're going to have to act on it accordingly. You can't sit on this or excuse me. I'm sorry, it's so dry in here. You can't sit on this and wait. You have to act on it. But take listen to your little inner voice of wisdom, and make sure that you are conscientious about things that you're reading and you're going to sign your signature to. Be careful. You may have to retain a legal eagle here to read between the lines and let you know exactly what you're signing on if there's any legal documents you're having to sign and notarize. Now, coming in with the Seven of Swords, that deception card, you've got the King of Rods. Staying determined, staying focused, realizing that you proved yourself right with this individual. You found out that they weren't who they portrayed to be, this dishonest situation, and now you're moving forward. The King of Rods goes big or goes home. Stay focused on your beautiful new goals that you're going towards, this new direction you're going in, the changes that you're making here. This is staying very focused and going after what you want. The Eight of Swords, you've got the Death card. Yeah, you're moving on all right. Endings and new beginnings here. Something's come to a conclusion, something's come to completion, and something's ended. You're walking away from a situation, and now you've got the opportunity to go through new doors of opportunity. Freedom. It's sometimes the Death card can mean a disappointing situation that ended, but in reality, when you look back with hindsight, it's freed you to go forward and start something new, something better, something bigger, something more successful. Coming in with the King of Swords, you've got that Five of Cups. You're thinking about, the past, and perhaps you're crying over spilt milk, thinking about the what ifs and how comes type of situation, where you're wishing that maybe this deception didn't happen. Maybe you're wishing that, you didn't have to, fight back here against opposition because somebody was acting so stupid. It could be that situation in this reading, but often it is thinking back about things that may have disappointed you in the past, but don't dote on them, because if you do, it'll grow on you and it'll hold you back. This is a card that says keep your eye on the prize. There's more cups here, my beautiful Capricorns, to fill. So lift your head and keep going forward. You've got good help here. You've got good counsel. Coming in with the Six of Wands, you've got the King of Swords again, double representation here. So this could be why you're walking on victorious here. Some of you won a court case, perhaps. Maybe you got the settlement you wanted, something like that. Because the King of Swords, he's representing you with wise wisdom and counsel, and it lands on the Six of Wands, which means there's going to be victory for you here. Coming in with the Ace of Cups, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. So maybe what you're going to love is maybe you're opening your own business or a side gig or a passive income that you're going to be in charge of and be your own employer. This could also be a new job description, a raise, a bonus, an inheritance, and maybe even a windfall of some unexpected money. So being able to see a beginning of good, prosperous abundance here when it comes to finances. Coming in with the Hierophant, you've got the Devil again. Excuse me, you may have had to get, it lands on the Hierophant. And I think you've had great support here, dealing with a situation where there may have been deception, but also this is the card. You had the Death rather, and you got the Devil. The Devil is you making wise decisions to walk away from addictive behavior or people with that addictive behavior. This is about moving on, doing things that are better for you, healthier for you, making those decisions, walking away from whatever has held you back and chained you down. You're giving it up. You're moving forward in a new direction. Coming in with the Nine of Pentacles, again, double message, Hierophant. You're able now to share all this success with people in your life. This is, you did things in a traditional way. You were smart, but it's unity. It's, you're going to feel as though you have this wonderful circle of protection around you now, where you feel so much better. I mean, you've joined this, this is unity. This is also joining spiritualist groups where you feel that you've got this support coming in to help you and guide you through the changes that you're making right now. But great relief, great relief coming in this week, my beautiful Capricorns. No matter what it is you've had to deal with, whatever challenges you personally have had to deal with, you're going to find relief here. And you're going to find victory is yours at the end of the day. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns, this is your general reading for this week of March 18th. And I wish you a great remainder to today. Beautiful, optimistic, healthy, and happy week. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon.